100% preventable. That's how NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy described the deadly mid-air collision between a helicopter and commercial flight that killed 67 people last year.
In a final accident report, investigators concluded that the FAA had fallen down on the job with complacency contributing to those deaths.
Our Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Mackay Beeler joining us this morning. And first of all, it's crazy that it's already been a year, but these results are heartbreaking to hear.
It is, and we've been talking about it for a year. It's so sad. Yeah, today marks 1 year since that Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with an American Airlines regional jet, CRJ Flight 5342, near Washington, D.C.'s Reagan National Airport. With fiery midair collision sent both aircraft plunging into the river, killing everyone on board. It marked the first fatal major U.S. airline crash in 16 years. No one listened. That's what Jennifer Homendy criticized and said that the FAA ignored previous pleas of DCA controllers warning about the dangerously congested airspace and failing to analyze years of near-miss, near-collision data in the crowded and complex area. Close helicopter routes. The accident helicopter pilots mistakenly identifying the wrong aircraft when directed to pass behind the CRJ, along with not broadcasting its exact altitude and position, all contributed to the crash. With investigators stressing, though, the blame does not fall on any one source, but many, with multiple failures and a chain of errors. New information in Tuesday's hearing revealed never-before-seen animations of what the pilots of both aircraft may have seen the night of the crash. According to the NTSB, the Army helicopter, flying at the wrong altitude, contacted the left wing of the regional jet with its main rotor. The two aircraft clipped each other before plunging into the Potomac. Regarding possible cause, the FAA reportedly denied a request from air traffic controllers to reduce flight arrivals at Reagan National Airport, DCA, due to worries about safe aircraft separation concerns. This was months before the fatal midair collision. An internal FAA memo indicated the request was, quote, too political, end quote, to address, allegedly due to congressional officials' reliance on the convenience of flights to and from Washington National. The collision has resulted in restrictions now on helicopter operations and the elimination of visual separation in certain areas around the airport.
And this is a report that we've been waiting on for a while, and now we're getting all of these details. But when we talk about that visual separation, what exactly does that mean?
So typically, air traffic controllers will separate your aircraft from other aircraft. CRJ 1234 traffic at 12 o'clock, do you have them in sight? Yes, we have them in sight. They will separate you. And sometimes if you say, I have them in sight, they will say, okay, maintain visual separation, meaning you are now responsible to separate yourself from that aircraft. ATC isn't going to keep giving you reports. Well, they told the Black Hawk helicopter, pass behind the CRJ, the regional jet, and they indicated they had request visual separation. They had the wrong aircraft in sight. So they're no longer going to do visual separation, giving the pilot the opportunity to perhaps make a mistake within 5 miles of the Washington airspace.
Mackay, there are reports that have come out about a $400 piece of equipment that, had it been turned on, working properly, it might have prevented this accident. What do we know about that?
So you're talking about ADSB, Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast. So this is like a fancy transponder. And what it does, it gives really accurate information, what your altitude is, what your position is, where your airspeed is. It's state-of-the-art technology. And air traffic controllers can see the information where this airplane or aircraft is. This is required equipment in most airspaces. It is mandatory in the busy Washington, D.C. area. But it allegedly was turned off. It wasn't working because the crew of the Army helicopter was practicing or simulating a classified flight where they didn't want to be detected. Federal investigators noted the ADSB transponder was not sending a signal from the helicopter the night of the crash.
So this technology or equipment, is it required of all aircraft? I imagine if you want to fly in a crowded airspace like this, you need it, right?
It's required. I have to have it. Every airplane has to have it. Every aircraft has to have it in Class Bravo or this particular airspace. But the military was exempt from it because they were it was a training flight. It's just so tragic. And they didn't want anyone to detect them, even though it wasn't a real emergency, a security thing. It was a training flight. It was turned off. So. And the helicopter was at the wrong altitude. So there was probably a problem with the altimeter in the aircraft. We don't know, but had it been working, perhaps DCA controllers would have seen, oh, you're at the wrong altitude.
Oh, man. Hopefully lessons can be learned, because we've heard Hominy with NTSB say, hey, Burbank, California is next. There's others down the list. So
right.
Whatever it is that needs to be learned, I hope it's learned and quickly. We don't want another accident.
So these busy airports like DCA, maybe Burbank is one of them. So they're looking at to Burbank. You know, too much traffic, too many airplanes. So hopefully this will save others. I did have the honor of talking with Tim Lilly. Tim is Sam Lilly's father. Sam Lilly was the first officer on the CRJ. That whole crew was based out of Charlotte. He says it's not about blaming anybody. It's just about making sure this never happens again. Yeah. So sad and tragic. 1 year ago today.
All right, Make, thank you so much for that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.